Virgo, welcome to your winter solstice 2022 reading, and this is going to cover the next sort of 3 months. There is a second part of this reading as well, which is the energy blueprint readings, which will give me looking at your chakras and your aura for this period as well, and also getting a message from the energy line that we're seated upon at this present time, and see what that says in that. And that is in the second video just after this. This is the solstice reading part 2. So yeah, let's just open the energy. Let's just connect to that ley line running through. There we go. Just running through us now. And there's the Astroflower coming up. There we go. Hello, the Astroflower. Welcome, Virgo. Did you see the collective reading? Have you seen that yet? The 2 parts that we did on that. Go and have a look afterwards. It'll be linked in the description. It'll be linked at the end of this reading. Let's just see what's going on with your energy here for the next 3 months, Virgo. It's a very bohemian energy, a very let's go traveling sort of thing. Let's go and explore. Let's oh yeah, there's a lot of fun and happiness in there. Yeah, I think there's a call to action. You know, you are definitely you're heading off in a direction. I'm not even convinced that you know 100% of where it's going to end up. It's almost sort of kind of going, I know I'm doing this, I know I'm going there, and then we'll see from there. And it just keeps developing and keeps opening up and keeps opening up. And this is like your evident path, basically. It seems like you're finding your evident path. Now that's beautiful. Because when you do, there's no choices. And that is brilliant for you, Virgo. Okay, let's see. So this is the relationship side. This is the financial side. This is the karmic messages on this side and that side. This is the first month, second month, third month, and the general outcome. As I say, there is another reading coming up for your chakras and your aura for this period as well. We're bringing in the energy. Let's just see what the karmic message is for you. There's a sort of better to have loved once than to never have loved at all. You know, and I don't think it's a case of loving once here. I think so the phrase should be more like a case of better to know love to not know love at all. Because it's not just one other person. This is it. It's not just one other person. There's there's a whole it's loving life in a way. Loving more people, and I think you might be the go-between. That's what it seems like, between a lot of people, connecting a lot of people together. That's what your mission seems to be like, which you're really good at in regards to relationships. And this could be family, friends, community, your partner, every aspect of all your relationships together. It's just connecting everything together, which is really nice. Let's just see what's going on in the first month. So this goes from December the 21st through to January the 21st. Once the festive season is out of the way, I think that's a little bit of a sticking point for you. Just simply because it's taking time out to see what's what. And then once the new year kicks in, it's like, you've got the grip between your teeth. Yeah, let's get on. Sort of scenario. It's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Page of Wands. So young, vibrant energy. This is it. Let's go. Let's get it. Exploring. It's that. That's what I said about sort of like connecting people as well. It's very enthusiastic. You seem to have found your mojo. You got your mojo back, which is really cool, which is really good. I haven't seen your mojo like this for some time, actually, Virgo, which is really nice to see. Let's just see what the overall, the following month is, the second month. Ooh, there's a bit of a choice here. I think you're meeting someone as well. You're opening your heart on the possibility to relationships and stuff like that. That's what it seems like in the second month. Yeah, you're using your intuition to sort of, this is it, and to open those doors to romance and stuff like that. But also, there may be a choice between maybe even moving. But there seems to be some sort of choice here, some sort of it could well be a choice between two people. You might fall in love with two people in a way. So, I'd use your intuition. Allow this month, that month. So we're talking between January the 21st and February the 21st in Aquarius season. I would just allow your intuition to be your guide, basically, and I would just follow it. Like you'd follow a stream and you'd know you'd eventually make your way to the sea. Let's just see what's going on the third month. I think this is maybe the opening of the doors, and this is the recognition of love. Sort of like, almost as if like someone is offering you roses or something. Yeah, okay. So, living your ideal or living your experience of what you've been through and now living it in real life. So basically, if you've been over stuff in the past and you don't want particular stuff, then basically live what you perceive to be the ultimate goal for you. And this is maybe the choice. This could well be the choice between someone or doing something. It's a very difficult choice. I don't envy you in a way. I envy you because they're both brilliant. They're really both nice, but I don't envy you having. Maybe there is a possibility that it could be a case of connecting with someone who eventually will join you on that path, or yeah, it seems there's something like that. I think you've got to, allow your heart to be your guide here as well, and follow your heart. I think we'll see that a lot more in the second part of this solstice reading to do with the chakras and the auras. Yeah, I'd like to get some clarification on that side. Let's just see what's going on in your financial sort of front. But there's a definite call to mission here for it. It's very interesting. Okay, let's see what's going on your financial sort of side. We'll come back to that. This is good. This is good networking. This is good hard work. This is very good progressive stuff. The possibilities are there. It's just for you to take them, basically. Living the best example of yourself, basically. Being the best you are. And I think this is so true. This is really plays into your networking, connecting with people, that sort of thing. And, sort of almost sort of publicity or media or promotion. There seems to be something connected with that sort of thing, and could even be cooking, so I could be promoting that and that sort of thing, or sort of herbs, or there's some sort of connection with that sort of thing. But it seems to be promoting, and I think it's promoting you more than anything else. Let's just see what's going on the first month here. Seems to be a lot of movement, a lot of direction to be taken. There's a lot of movement. So, 5 of Cups. Two fives on that side, so there is a choice. I think this is to do with the past. I think this is like kind of like, don't forget that disappointment, and it may worry you a little bit because obviously you might have been down. We tend to sort of repeat the same things if we get getting a check at the end. If it doesn't work at the end, we tend to sort of try it again, but in a different way. And this is, I wouldn't allow your disappointments of the past to be your governing your future, basically. And strive to be your best example. Don't learn your lessons from the past, basically, because there's something pulling you forward. Let's see what goes on the second month. This is where you start getting the results, and I think this is where all that disappointment from the past will just literally be blown away. You won't even remember it. Once you start leading with your heart, you're going to find yourself in a real position where you're loving what you're doing, and it's almost you've got to pinch yourself to realize that what you're doing. It's very productive that time. So it could be job promotion, could be expansion of your business, but whatever it is, you're on fire. You're really working well, working very nicely in this second month. So going from January the 21st to February the 21st. Let's just see what's in the last month, just leading up to the equinox in Aries. This is when you start getting the results. You're going to get some results in there, financial gains and everything like that. But I think on the third month there, you're going to realise it. And it's going to put a really big smile on your face. Yeah, there you go then. Ace of Pentacles. Definitely this is the new you. This is that call to mission. And I think this is struggling to, not struggling, but you should try to be your best example of who you are. If you do that and you lead with your heart, you're definitely going to get, you're certainly going to get some good dividends on what you've put into the situation. If you don't put anything into the situation, you're not going to get anything back. It's just the way it goes. But here, there's a new beginning. There's a new you. And I think this here is just things that are playing up from the past that I wouldn't get involved with. This may be tied to that Christmas period that I said was a little bit tricky for you. Christmas and New Year period. Going from between the 21st of November, December through to the 21st of January. That's probably when it's going to be about. Let's just see what the overall outcome is and where it's flowing to. Seems to be some sort of movement. Either you're moving house or you're going on a journey, or you've got to journey quite far to go to work or something like that, or moving in, or there's something tied up to movement. Okay, so fair exchange. Is that fair exchange to do with work and such? A fair exchange for the work that you've put in? It seems like it. It seems like there's you're gonna. I think. Okay, so this is probably it where you think you're gonna get out of life what you put in, which I said earlier on here, and I think this is where you're gonna realise it. Leading into the springtime of the Northern Hemisphere, so from April, May, and June, you're gonna really start realising that actually you're creating security for yourself, and it's you who are doing it. That's the thing. And it's your call to mission to be in that sort of position. Yeah, very nice. Using that sort of solstice energy to create. And if you saw the collective reading, it's that creation of that preparation of the groundwork, which allows the seeds to germinate. And it looks like you've is what you've done. You've germinated it here in this petal here, according to your work, and it seems like you're going to get a fair exchange coming out of it. You're going to get back, you're going to get back dividends of what you put into it. On your relationship side, a little bit more tricky, but at the same time, I think, you've got a choice between happiness and fulfillment. You know what I mean? It's difficult to choose because they're both really good things, or love and happiness. You know what I mean? You can't really choose between the two. So that's where it's a little bit of a tricky sort of situation for you. So interesting next 3 months. The call to mission is definitely tied into, I think, more into this here, into your work side. And I think your work side is going to ask you to move, to have some sort of movement. It could be a case of moving across the other side of town. But whatever it is, there seems to be some sort of movement towards a business or a job or a project that you've been working on with other people, by the looks of things. Okay, so there you go, Virgo. I hope you go and watch the collective reading, which is really linked below, linked at the end of this reading. There's also that blueprint energy reading, which is coming up as well in the next sort of half hour of this being released as well. So you want to see that. It's a new way of reading. This is like a glimpse of a future reading that will be coming out in the beginning part of January. And we're going to be mixing up here on the Astroflower. It's going to be good fun. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.